Today we would like to share our research results entitled Twitter's Projection on Identities and Realities of University Graduates. This research has been conducted by me, Risa Simanjuntak, together with my colleagues Bernadetta Pravita Wahyuningtyas, Anindito, and Dr. Ulani Yunus. The background of our research covers the importance of analyzing social media and using big data analytics to reveal human behaviors and attitudes. We also believed that understanding and evaluating human behavior is important. Several studies have shown this. For example, Kamamet's in 2015, in which social media and health, especially mental health, are seen to be connected, and the way social media, in this instance Twitter, can inform us of how human relates and use this means of communication to reveal what they have in mind, their opinions and behaviors. There's also the kinds of analytics that have been carried out in many aspects of life. Several previous studies were also consulted in revealing how to use these research methods in analyzing social media. We also seen in specific young people to see how they interact in social media, how they use social media to connect. And finally, we have seen several experiences in previous studies in which social media could have some impacts, whether it's positive or negative. In order to see the projections in Twitter, we are guided with several questions. These are the 3 research questions in our research. The first one, we wanted to know the recurring themes appearing in the tweets of the graduates. We also wanted to identify the realities faced by these university graduates. And finally, what educational implications could we provide deriving from these results? The main reason is to better prepare graduates in the future. We took some steps in doing the research. First, we selected 134 English graduate Twitter accounts. These are accounts, all the accounts that are from English graduates in our university, from Bina Nusantara University. Out of 134 accounts, only 35 accounts are active in the past 5 years. So we selected those and took out all the tweets and come up with 345 tweets from January and March 2020. We used most recent data because we identified a big change in the situation. Most importantly, because we have seen in the previous years the changes in social and cultural interactions. So we wanted to grasp the most recent issues that these accounts were discussing. Then the tweets are selected and filtered. We did not take the semiotics or symbolic or iconic data, as we concentrated on verbal data. Tweets are analyzed using NCONC 3.5.8. This is the word generation tool, free to use by Anthony Lawrence from Waseda University in Japan. Finally, data is analyzed using thematic code in regard to grounded research theory. Here are samples of the tweets. We can see that the word work or kerja in Indonesian keeps repeating itself, keeps occurring, and we selected the context through the relation or the strings of words on the left and on the right hand side. As we can see in the figure in the left, kerja or work is mostly often connected with money, with non-stop work, and we identified that as two different thematic codes: working to get money and working hard in relation to the perception of work. On the right hand side, we see also the figure in which the word I or saya in bahasa in Indonesian language or bahasa Indonesia also are connected together with several words. In this context, in this instance, is with domestic worker, I and my assistant, house assistant, I and my brothers and sisters. So these two instances from the lines, the concordance lines, show different thematic codes related to a person's projection in domestic area or domestic context. And here are the results. We identified some recurring themes, one of which is the professional related theme, as well as domestic and issues in political, social, and cultural related areas. We identified these issues and categorized them into current issues. We also identified display of feelings, information about the display of feelings and emotions rather than new ideas, strong arguments, or political statements. So the state showed more on the personal projections of the people behind the tweets. So we see in projection of realities, the overall themes displayed in the data covered the current experiences and potential solutions to their problems, to the problems of people using tweets. This finding is in line with previous research in which social media was considered as projections of realities and not only presentations of facts. The finding also confirmed the previous study in which social media presented experienced realities as truth that surpassed more objective facts. Some implications were also given in relation to the study. The results of the study had shown the realities presented by graduates about their lives and realities. The realities of lives encompassed through the data covered not only professional and work-related matters. It was also revealed that these graduates participated in the crisis of the communities and tried to offer solutions to the problems. Information from this present study could be used to address issues of life after graduation, which can be done by developing preparatory modules for final year students or before graduation. In conclusion, it is suggested that universities develop their academic curriculum to also include these issues to prepare the graduates. Future research would use experimentation and investigation for long-term effect of such preparatory modules. In the future, similar studies should be done should be conducted in bigger scale from different platforms other than Twitter. Multidimensional or factors analysis could also be used in the future for more comprehensive analysis and the use of big data for social analysis. Thank you very much for your attention. We would like to hear your questions and your aspirations about this study.